My leaves gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. 3.5 clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it would all be great. With these racks stacked up too tall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all.
Everybody's Phoenix Down and welcome back to another gameplay on Schedule 1. So this episode is wild. If you see the title of the episode, this actually breaks the fourth wall. The ending we start talking about some crazy ass shit and cause me and Malachi we usually banter as you guys know, whether it's in game or real life. And he asks me a lot about my work. And I know that's not the most interesting thing because it's always work drama. But man, we get into some shit this episode, and you guys gotta see this. I'm gonna keep it how it is so you guys can see it, the fourth wall break. And of course, you guys can say, they're just being paranoid and all that. But that never happens. Well, what's gonna happen to us never happened to us at all, and it just happens during this conversation. I highly doubt that was a coincidence. Me personally, but you guys should know me, those who've been around for a while, that I talk about some out of pocket fringe shit. So, anyways, go ahead and enjoy the episode. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, all right. I do not remember much. Not gonna lie. I ain't got no fucking skateboard yet. This is crazy. I feel so broke. Damn,
You
18
are.
messages. These gotta be like, yeah, okay, these are just old messages. Cause I was about to say, what the fuck? Bro, we got Mick bitch in the back room after I punched her in the face.
You know what?
Mick's bitch, that's Doris, that's her name, right?
Oh shit.
He said, Mick came over, he said, what the fuck's going on? I said, don't save her. She don't
And
wanna
she
be
don't want to be
saved.
saved. I thought you said we got Mick bitch. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, what the
Who
fuck
the
is a
fuck is?
Mick bitch?
Nah, we got Mick's bitch.
Are we
Uh,
selling Hey, we're selling meth, yeah.
yeah, I'm selling meth. That's what's giving us the fucking cash right now. And we just started, I think, today
Yeah.
in the game. So, and yeah, I don't fuck with Peggy no more because this bitch over here is smoking meth, which is crazy to me. Yeah, I can't fuck with Peggy, bro. She a meth head. This shit's still cooking. Um, so right now we need to think about dealers. I think maybe, but I don't know. We got to watch out for them greenies or whatever they're called.
Oh, the Benzies?
Yeah,
That's racist.
what?
He said, watch out for them greenies.
How's that racist? What's racist about that? What did I say?
I guess I need a green card.
This nigga, this nigga too used to that Donald Trump talk. That's all right though.
Sorry
That's all right though.
for listening to my president.
I mean, you should listen to him. He knows exactly what the fuck he's talking about.
I know, that's why I listen to him. What's the problem?
This nigga just smacked my ass.
What's the problem?
The crazy thing is, and I'm not gonna be political in a sense, but I am. Crazy thing is, since we're talking about that nigga and these niggas, is that how they weaponized not only Christianity but religion, but definitely Christianity in this country. That motherfuckers really think that it's a Christian nation. Like it has never. Not only is it not, it has never been a Christian nation. It's been under the guise of a Christian nation of
Yeah.
Christianity. Never,
Yep.
not once. Look up Malachi. These niggas about to learn. Just look up. Just look up. Yeah,
I see you.
these niggas about to learn that gambling greens run highly, nigga.
Hell no.
Gambling greens, nigga. We supply everybody. The mayor, the chief of police, nigga.
He said the chief of police.
These nigga, we supply everybody, nigga. So what are we doing? What do we need to do?
I mean, we can go to the next day, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like we're good. We don't have any potential customers, right? We should be good for now.
I don't think so.
Nah,
We can take a look.
we don't. I got
We need to get
fucking.
some.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say tomorrow night after we're done with all the deals and stuff. What we should do should get some spray cans and go around and see if we can.
Oh yeah. We should. We definitely should do that.
Night night.
My nigga have pawned the TV. That shit was crazy. All right. Nigga, what level even are we? Peddler. Okay. All right, let's move. We're using jars now, aren't we? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
using jars. We're using jars. We need to start experimenting with some of the mixing shit. All right. So who owns? I mean, who sells spray paint? I can go buy that for us. Is that the gas station?
At the gas station. Yeah.
Yeah. So this way. Man, I really wish I fucking had a skateboard, man. This feels so fucking slow. What's up, Doris? See you, girl. All right. I'd like to purchase something. We also got these energy drink shit. Like, I mean, I know we're not, we should get into mixing, to be honest. I just don't know. I don't know what is what.
Yeah, we'll have to see what. Well, I was waiting until we unlock the next mixing station.
Okay, I say when we do that, we should. I mean, they're only like there's an energy drink for $6. We could buy like two and mix and see what the fuck happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can look up the recipes. Yeah.
So I got some spray paint. How much you want? It's $10, which isn't a problem.
Um, I guess I don't know how much it does. So I guess just buy a few.
I'm gonna buy 10. Uh, nigga, horse semen? What the fuck? Okay. Can I get 5 OG? Yeah, see? Austin, you know now, nigga. You know now, nigga. Everybody else be tripping on that shit, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about, my nigga. I'm now seeing, bro, like just playing this shit, how much we had niggas addicted to our shit in the last file.
But for
Because
real.
we was upscaling everybody and they were buying. It was very rare for a nigga to tell us no. And the one nigga that did found his ass strung up to the street lamppost, nigga. Meg. Nah, bitch, you ain't buying no 2 OG. It's 5 or nothing, bitch.
Tell them hoes.
Bro, the fucking guitar on this shit, bro.
It's beautiful.
Nigga, this shit is fucking smooth as hell. Okay, 2, no. 2 meth, bitch, you were really tripping. I told you it's 5 or nothing. What don't y'all fucking understand about that shit? You crazy? No thanks. See, Joyce, I oughta pull up on you with my little nigga, bro. With my cook. Because y'all niggas is pissing me off with this dumbass shit. I got all this meth on me and I'm running around. I should put this shit up. I'm gonna put this meth down so I don't, in case something happens. And I'm going to, man, I don't know what else can we do. I'll put some spray paint down for you. I'm putting it in the hotel though.
That's cool.
Same with the meth. Put this shit down. We got no potential customers right now. So I'm not really sure what I can do. I mean, obviously I'd be answering these texts.
Any business we can buy yet?
Man, how much money do we got? I only got 5,000 on me right now. No, that's not the whole bank, right? Is that the whole bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we only got 5,000. Unless I don't remember how much that house is.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Damn, what the fuck?
So
Oh shit, that's him. It was like fair price is 190, but it was like 275. I said, I'm not trying to charge him that much, but that's how much he's willing to pay. So
shit. Okay.
285 for you then, nigga. All right, cool. Let's see how much these skateboards are real quick. 1,500. Yeah, I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. You're right. We probably should buy another place. Do we need it though? I mean,
I guess not.
we don't really need it. It
We
wouldn't be
don't
a.
like need.
You said what?
Yeah, you're right. We don't like really need it.
We don't really need it. Do we even really need dealers either? I mean, it wouldn't be bad, right? I mean, but it would
It
be.
wouldn't be bad, but we get more.
Yeah, we get more
If we do the
profit.
deals, we get more. Yeah.
We profit more. So right now we kind of just chilling then, right? We're just chilling making money. I'm still gonna wait
I
to
can
buy
buy
it.
some.
What's up?
You get some jars if you have a second.
You said jars?
Yeah.
Man, I feel so slow. I'm gonna wait on the skateboard though, cause I don't want to just drop 1,500 right now when we only got five grand in the bank.
Oh, that's cool.
We making a lot, but we did just start doing that 5 grams only.
Yeah.
So I want to see how that works. If it takes off, we'll be good, you know.
Right.
How many? I'm just gonna buy a bunch of jars. It doesn't matter. We don't need it anyways. I'll buy like 75. That ain't shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go buy 50 fucking jars. Now we talking. So bam, bam. 11 OG, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga, that is what I'm talking about. Yes, you can buy 11 OG, sir. Should I do 11 or should I go down to 10?
Oh, you could do 10 for sure.
Yeah, cause I said I don't want to bag a gram for this nigga. Fuck that. Then he said for 600, so I'll charge you 590. Yep. Oh yeah, y'all niggas fiending now. Yep. 2 of meth. Man, see, here's the thing. So how are we doing meth? We were bagging meth. Should I just be letting them buy it however? Because I think that's what I did last episode until they got addicted. Is that what we should do? Because the meth is going to give us a lot of money, but if I keep charging them trying to do 5, I feel like they're not going to take it.
Yeah, we might have to build them up on meth a little bit
Yeah, I think
before we switch over to jars.
yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Because,
Yeah, I already fucked one deal up, but I'm gonna start doing it like that because the meth is gonna give us a lot of money
yeah,
with little output, if that makes sense compared to weed.
yeah.
3 OG Sam, you already know. I told you, Sam. I told you the other day. All weed is 5 grams, nigga.
Oh, that nigga asked for 5 meth.
Oh, he did. Someone did. Someone just did.
Yep.
Good. Who is that? Yeah, Jerdaline's fucking, or how you ever pronounce this motherfucker's name? He's a fucking fiend. Of course he did. He already hopped on the train. He said, "Shit, that's how much I was gonna take tonight, anyways, all at
Oh,
once."
what we could also do is we could stock up on a bunch of meth.
Hmm.
I think we talked about this last time, and
Oh
then turn
yeah,
off
yeah,
weed
we did turn weed off and just do fucking meth. Would be a fucking fantastic
because they'll get
idea.
hella addicted.
Yeah, I think we should do that. We should do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We should do that tomorrow. Get these niggas
So we'll have
all
to
on.
cook up some meth tonight
Well,
then.
I know meth is cooking right now. I'll go back to the place and I'll make sure it's still cooking. And I'll put some more in. I'm sitting here trapping out of this fucking out of this gas station right now. This bitch looking at me like she ain't a customer. Like bitch, like bitch,
I should already know.
bitch, is this you? This bitch just texted.
That's funny.
This bitch just texted asking for 3 OG. Bitch, I just motherfucker, y'all gonna make me go off. I'm gonna have to go pull out that 9. That nigga's about to make me go the fuck off on y'all. You guess that's fine, bitch. It is fine. She's like, but I don't have enough money for 5 OG. I said, bitch, you got a cash register right next to you, don't you? Hey, look, I don't care how you get the money. Beg, borrow, or steal. Don't matter to me, nigga. The three B's. No, sorry, the 2 B's and the 1 S.
Hell no, this nigga is dumb.
All right, so there's no meth cooking. I need to collect this shit real quick. If you can reply to that text, go ahead. If not, it should be okay. It won't take me long to
I
do
got
this.
you.
Mm, mm, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I need to hurry up. Where you want these jars at? At Ming's?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just need to. Bro, I am cooking meth and there's a cop walking right by the fucking hotel room and the door is open. It's fucking insane. They said, gambling greens? You guys can't be doing that. I was like, you got a warrant? I said, you got a warrant? They're like, well, no. And I just like,
Welcome.
continue to cook. No, that's not how it works in real life, but that's how it works in fucking Highland, nigga. That's how it works here, nigga.
Yeah,
What's up?
that bitch didn't want to buy from me. Fuck her.
She didn't want to buy from you. See, y'all niggas about ready to piss me the fuck off. That niggas about ready to piss me the fuck off.
She said, "Who are you?" She said, "Where's HJ?"
And I done
That's
told
that
y'all
little
about.
bitch.
I done told y'all about fucking with fucking only buying from one person. I don't give a fuck if it's me, Mal, fucking if we hire Jesse just to throw her put. Y'all motherfuckers better be buying. All right, we're good. We're good. That shit is doing what it needs to be doing. All right, I'm answering the text again. You got that one. You said nope, never mind. Okay. Man, fuck her for real. Who said no, never mind? Who was that? Kathy?
Yeah.
What Peggy asking for? She asking for more meth? Damn, Peggy, that's crazy. It's crazy. That was
You
my
got her.
girl.
You got her hooked.
That was my girl for a while, man. That was. I ain't gonna lie.
You gave her a hit, and she can't stop.
She can't stop. I didn't want to. She was begging. She was begging for it for a while, man. And I just kept telling her I didn't want to do it because I was like, you can start geeking out on me, bro. And I just don't want you to be like that. Like you better. You're a better person than that. You out here. You out here dining. Sorry. You out here. Waiting, being a waitress, and you trying to get your life together. And she talking about she trying to get her money right because her baby daddy won't let her see her son because she was out here throwing ass. And I was just trying to help her. And now she out here tweaking. I just hate it. I hate to see it.
Yep.
I hate to see it
And
for
now
real.
she a meth addict, and it's your fault.
I hate to see it. But
It's
I
your
love
fucking.
but I love the money. But I
Ah.
love the money. I can't say anything about it. Damn, this nigga fucking just walked up on me.
He said, "I need it."
Yep, but guess what? He about to get one meth. He about to for $70. Damn, but he won't take it for. He won't take it. Man, I'm not about to sell him a gram of meth for 70. Should I do that or not? I mean, I give his addiction up.
That nigga could buy at least 3.
All right, I'll see. I'll see if I can do that. 'Cause I'm about to say that's crazy for $70, right? Like
100%.
210, 210. That's good. So I could
Yeah.
probably. I put up a 220. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. I got him. Still crazy though. For three is crazy. To be honest with you, Mal, that's pretty crazy. I feel like I just
Yeah.
ripped us off. I'm never doing that again.
Gotta get that addiction up, anyways.
Yeah, I'm never doing it again now. But yeah, you're right. Oh, gee, yeah, Mick, Mick, you're right. You better be buying 5 Kush, or we gonna fuck Doris.
I'm fucking that bitch anyways.
Oh shit, I fucked her yesterday.
Oh, fuck.
He said I fucked her yesterday. The fuck? Is that curfew starting soon? Or is that curfew now? Let's see, boop. Can't see. Come on, hurry up, bitch. I want to see and make sure I'm not past curfew right now. Nope, curfew starting soon. Okay, I'm gonna drop these jars off.
All right.
We should be good. I got those spray paints, those spray cans.
Oh yeah, we hitting that shit up tonight.
Yeah, I got
Putting
that
the
at.
Pepsis on it.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Bam, here. All right, I'm gonna run back to the hotel. I think the meth might be close to being done. We should make some good money tonight for real.
Shit, hopefully.
We should like 10 OG. Oh, and I'm gonna try to fucking pickpocket these niggas. Every deal,
Mm.
every deal. Hey, Jesse Violent. I was playing yesterday, bro. She was trying to kill me, bro. I pickpocketed that bitch and I fell. I was like, bitch, you better chill. I ran home and got my bat, but she wasn't following me. I was like, bitch, you better chill the fuck out. Don't be mad at me. I'm coming for everything I'm owed, ho. Damn. How does a spray paint work, anyways?
I think there's like different um shit that says like Benzies on the wall or something like that we gotta go up spray it. I guess we could custom our own
Yeah,
sign or whatever.
that's what I want to do for Gambling Greens. It should be a nigga smoking a blunt or something.
Oh my god.
Or a G. It should be a green G with the joint like hanging off the tip of the G.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I don't know how you going if you can freehand draw that though, then hey, go ahead, my
Yeah,
nigga.
that'd be hard. I don't know if I could do that. Definitely on the Lenovo, but that'd be funny as shit. It'd be cool if you could make it and then like just do templates. You know what I mean?
No, that'd be tough. Sevens.
Yeah, you're gonna buy 10, bitch.
I'm about to say she's buying 10.
You're gonna buy 10. Fuck Jesse. Her addiction gotta be high enough. Yes. And I'm about to steal it right back from you. And if it don't work, bitch, you try to attack me, I got this machete.
Oh, you can't be killing them niggas. Then we can't
Oh,
kill
you're
them.
right. You're fucking right. I forgot about that. All right, I'm moving. It's nighttime.
Alright, I'm packing some shit up right now.
Yeah, I'm about to grab some. I'm just gonna grab some jars at random here. This ain't gonna be enough, but it'll be enough for now. No matter if I'm gonna grab a little bit more. This is all OG. Damn, this is all OG. Holy shit. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So okay, I see what you're saying. You're gonna pack more shit. Otherwise, it's all. Oh, because that's all we're selling is OG, isn't it? I forgot
Yep.
about that. Right. Okay. I could take. I could take quite a few then. I was like, why is it all just OG? I need to do that on my
Mm,
game.
That's probably easier.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
And that's what they be asking for anyways.
Nah, for real. All right, Peggy, what you want? You wanted two meth? Two of your finest meths, please.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't do it all. Oh wait. I'm about to pickpocket this bitch. Don't do it all at once, Peggy. All right. Don't do it all at all. Okay, come on. Got it.
Hey.
See, Keith about to get himself hurt. 'Cause I'm about to raise this shit to 5, and he better not say
Mhm.
anything crazy, bro. Because I'm about to hunt this nigga down, bro. I won't kill him, but I'll hurt him.
Keith is the only nigga I support killing.
This nigga was tweaking out that one gameplay, bro. That nigga was tweaking the fuck out, bro. You laced this shit, Mal? What the fuck is wrong with
Mhm.
this nigga, bro? All right, collecting some more meth real quick while I got the chance. We need to keep this shit going.
That's where I'm about to go to. I'm about to go over there and hit that shit up.
All right, I got some baggies set in the packaging station. If you want to package this shit,
Yeah.
and I'll put some more. I'll even put some more baggies over there. I'm gonna need to go buy some more baggies. Oh, can you only do 10 at a time? That sucks. So I was trying to have it ready. Okay, you can do 20 at a time. Yeah, we're gonna need more baggies. I'll try to remember to buy some when I run past the
All right.
gas station. Okay, so bam. Yeah, we definitely need more baggies. Okay. God that. Oh yeah, I need meth. Meth, right? I need the meth. So actually, I gotta package this shit real quick. I got to. I have no choice. That's glitched.
What happened?
Oh, I accidentally put two meth meth rocks in one baggie, and it was like not letting me take it out, and it was just acting weird.
Ah,
But I got it though. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We only got 20 baggies left. Is that
okay.
still cooking? Okay, you finished that. All right. I'll go grab some baggies. I'll bring them right back to you right now.
All right.
We moving, we moving, we moving, cause we them boys. There's nobody here. Chloe's at the fucking is waiting for me to. Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's fine. It's not like that's like damning or anything. It just sucks. I'm just gonna start pushing them out.
All right.
Pushing these papers. Sup, Charles? Let's get this over with, bitch. You better calm the fuck down. Fuck around with y'all talking to me like this. Should we start making our meth more addictive? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I just don't know how to do that.
You mean like higher quality?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because for the addiction.
Yeah, we'd have to buy a higher quality pseudo. I don't think we have that unlocked yet.
Okay. 50G. Here you go, ma'am. Oh, man, motherfucker. I didn't pickpocket him for that meth. I keep forgetting. I'm about to pickpocket this bitch, though. Oh, uh-oh. She's calling the police. It's worth the shot, man. Let's see, this house, just so you know, the trap house is 6,000.
Okay.
So after tonight, we could buy it, but I don't think we should. We
Yeah,
are
we probably don't.
we are moving fantastically right now, to be honest with you, my nigga. This is the only thing I hate about this pickpocket shit is that when they call the cops, I can't do any sales.
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm under arrest.
You don't get arrested.
Nah, I got a lot of shit on me. They ain't taking me, my nigga. Alright, I'm good. Back to it. What you want, my nigga? That 50G.
What's been going on at work?
Oh, it's so much, man. So fucking much, man. Damn it. He's calling the cops.
Yeah.
I'd rather y'all niggas just attack me at this point, bro. Just fight me, bro. Ah, gosh. He needs to take off not being able to pickpocket when you're fucking... Dang, they got the fucking police car after me. I'm hiding in the fucking dumpster right now, my nigga. So, man, I don't even remember. I don't even know where to fucking begin with what's going on at my fucking workplace, my nigga. It's all types of bad. I'm applying to other places right now.
Shit, I thought you would have left sooner.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, my nigga. Hold on a second, my nigga. Whoa! 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 These niggas opened the dumpster. I thought it was you.
The cops?
They opened the dumpster, punched me in the face, tased my ass, bro. I don't know how I'm not arrested right now. I am dipping, my nigga. I I got 15 fucking meth rocks on me and 12 grams of fucking weed. I am not going down like this, nigga.
I didn't know they. I didn't know they opened.
I didn't know they
that.
did neither, my nigga. This ain't even the police update. Niggas can leave me the fuck alone on that shit. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. She opened the shit, popped me with a fucking nightstick, and then tased me. Holy fucking shit. Oh man. Yeah, I tried to get the fuck up out of there, but you know, it's a job that I've been working. You know, I just didn't want to risk trying to find a new job and blah 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 with fucking kids and shit. But
Yeah.
nah, I gotta go. I gotta go. They crazy at this place, man. So, man, where do I even begin? So I'll start with this. So every day I have to we come in, like I told you before, we pull the die at the, which is
Mm-hmm.
basically, yeah, the end of the extruder, because you got to clean it because these motherfuckers don't clean, right? Well, the problem that we've been having with it is that well, with my machine in particular, is that please let me be able to pickpocket this nigga, is that my machine has been like the bolt is stripped, so it leaks. What she does is not leaking to the point where like where it's damning to the job per se,
Mm-hmm.
but it's leaking enough that it's just not good. It causes issues. So I've been trying to get the the maintenance guy to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
And I I talked, and they were trying to blame it on other things. Like, well, when you put screens in, which we're supposed to have screens in, it causes head pressure that makes the strand shoot out far. I know this is all technical stuff you don't really know, but I'm just gonna explain it as best as I can. It causes enough
Mm-hmm.
pressure for it to shoot out, and also helps with carbon specking, so that like basically we have like carbon material, like pigment in our jobs. So basically think of it like it's like black. So think of it like, let's say you wanted a green for your wall in your bedroom, Malachi, but we didn't put screens in our machine. So when that plastic is stretched out, it it basically will have like, what you'll see on the pellets itself is like green specks, but when it's stretched out, it's like a well, black specks. Sorry, I don't know if I said that right. But anyways, it's
Mm-hmm.
black specks. So when it's stretched out, it's a black line. So
Mm.
if you bought it for your if you bought it for your room, it'd be like black lines on your green wall,
Okay.
which is not what you want, right? That you'd be
Right.
pissed
Right.
as a consumer or a customer or whatever. Obviously, hopefully, the people you bought it from wouldn't be like, "Hey, we're selling this though. It has black lines in it." They would get pissed off at us. But anyways, I'm just going further down the line. Anyways, they try to blame that on me, saying that the screens were basically causing it to leak, and I was like, "Oh, okay. No, that's not how it works." So I knew what it was. It was because the bolt is stripped. Um, my job will lie to you in any and every way so that they don't have to do their jobs. Everyone in every department. Well, not everyone, but almost everyone. So they said it was that. Anyways, I talked to my manager slash supervisor. I said, hey, listen. I said, this bolt stripped. I tried everything I can. It just keeps leaking. So she finally went to maintenance. She tried to get it figured out, and they fucked with it at the end of the shift. I said, is it stripped? I already knew what it was, but I was just trying to tell her. I was like, is it stripped? And they get so irritated doing their job, they just ignored me. So that's okay, whatever. Fuck you too. So I walked away. Now, what I mean by stripped, not the bolts, it's the insert itself.
Yeah.
So basically, what's happening is that it has a heat cycle. Now we're talking these machines, Malachi, run from 300 to 460 degrees. So they get hot, but they also have to cool because we shut them off. So you're talking heat cycles. You're going from, I mean, you're literally going from like almost 500 degrees to like 70, 80 degrees a day. That's a huge difference.
Right.
So so there it causes the threads to fucking to strip or whatever. Damn, almost got that one. Uh, so I'm talking to my coworker who works a line over from me, and he trained me years ago on these machines. I haven't been retrained again. I say that for a reason. Um, so I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, he was over here, and he was." 'Cause I walked away because they wasn't talking to me, so I just walked away and just let them work. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, Jason, which is our maintenance guy, he was over here. You fucked with your shit." And like he was working with, he got it all together. And I was like, listen, I don't care as long as it's good, whatever.
Right.
So my manager, who has it out for me because I called them out on their bullshit and stepped down for being supervisor, she comes over, she was the one I told, that the machine was fucked up. She comes over and she's like, hey, your machine's good. And I'm standing right next to it, and I'm like, yeah. Kurt said, it's good. Like he's fixed it, and it does look it's on there tighter. And she said, yeah, your bolts are stripped. That's what he said. And I looked at her and I said, no, it's not. Now here's the thing. They think I'm an asshole. Management does now because I tell them straight up. Like I tell them
Mm-hmm.
what is and what isn't. Now, and I'm
Right.
not trying to be disrespectful, but don't lie to me because I'm not lying to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um. Oh man, we still have two deals for Mick and Beth, but I don't see them on the map. Okay, I see one. Oh, they're by the barber shop. God fucking damn it. Um, but I looked at it, I said, no, they're not. She said, that's what Jason said. I said, those are brand new bolts. I said, usually, because like when you have to take the machine apart, the pigment will cook, which leaks like liquid a little bit, and it covers the bolts. So it's hard to put it, like it's like almost like cement, like putty, more so like putty.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to screw in a bolt into an insert if it's covered in putty, right? So I usually what I do, I take a wire wheel and I wheel it off. But um, if it's really bad, I'll just replace them. We have
Right.
replacements by the maintenance shop. So I said those are new bolts. I said I take the bolts and I said do you have any weed on you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'm taking them away from the barber shop. Um,
Okay.
I said I said, so I got those from the maintenance shop basically, and I replaced them. And she said, well, why didn't you do that this time? And I just looked at her like, that's what I did. I'm literally telling you that's what I did. And she said, oh, and then walked away.
The fuck.
So I was like, okay, whatever. So the next day happens, and guess what? The dye is leaking. Because why, Malachi? The fucking insert is stripped, like I've been fucking telling them. So I start the job up, and it starts leaking really bad. Now that this is and at this point it is leaking to the point where it's damming. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is bad. So I stopped. I had to pull the dye again, and this takes like 20, 30 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes sometimes to get all this shit done. So you're talking about wasted production time.
Right.
So I take it apart, I put it together, and I start running. And guess what? It starts leaking again. So I take it apart, put it back together, and guess what? It starts fucking leaking again. So I'm like, you know what? I'm so fucking sick and tired of this shit. So I get new bolts and everything. I put everything in, and I I go to Kurt, whose line's right next to me, and I put it in the one insert, and it just continuously starts spinning and spinning and spinning. So I said to Kurt, I was like, um, I don't know. I said, I don't know what to do, man. This shit's not working. So he said, take a torch to it and heat it, and it should work. So I was like, okay. So I take a torch to it, I burn the pigment off, I put it in, I start screwing it in, and it snaps. And I think it snaps inside the insert. So I think, and I'm like, oh, that fucking happened because I heated it up. So I take the bolt, I hand it to the maintenance guy who's a fucking asshole, and he looks at me and he said, what's that? I said, that's the bolt to the die that is inside the extruder right now. So he looks at me and he says, now he could be an asshole, but he'll try not to be to me because they're scared of me because I do MMA. which is fucking hilarious because I never threaten anybody. But I'm also because listen, I'm not egotistical about it, but I'm a pretty good striker. I'm really good at fighting. So when I'm really good, when someone's really good at their hands, they don't have to be really good with their hands anymore. I start talking.
Yeah.
I'll start talking to you because I know that I'm
Right.
good with my hands. So they know that. So he looked at me. He said, "So you're telling me I had to dig that out of the extruder?" And I looked at him and I said, "Well, I tried." So it's your turn, sir. I broke something. Go fucking fix it. It's your job, right? So,
Valid.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It was my fault, but I did what my senior employee told me to do, right?
That's fair.
So he's trying to dig it out and he can't. So he goes to dig it out and he can't get it out. So he tells me, he said, I can't get it out. And he was like, see, we're going to have to take the torches from you guys because you guys are heating up bolts. I don't know you guys doing that. I said, well, I did that one. He said, you did that? I said, yeah, I heated up per my senior employee's instructions. And he tried to act cool about it, but I know he was talking shit. So he was like, go ahead and just run without it. I said, just run without it? He said, yeah. He said, what you need to do though, he said, next time, he said, just finger tighten them. Don't tighten them all the way, which wasn't the problem. But I said, okay, whatever. What you can't finger tighten them is going to cause it to leak, but it is what it is. So I tightened it back up and it leaked. I took the a bucket, and as it was leaking, I was taking all my scrap and I was throwing it in the bucket because they throw away so much scrap per management's orders and it's not right and they complain about it. So
Hmm.
I kept my scrap, I ran the job off, I weighed my scrap and got 3.5 pounds. So right there, I'm gonna pause the story. We'll talk about the rest in a little bit. Let's figure out what the fuck we need to do, Malachi. So I see we got more meth cooking. We're done with our deals. I put all the weed and meth away, so in case I get arrested, we don't lose
Yep.
that. So I got spray paint. What are we doing?
Yeah. I'm buying some jars right now.
Oh yeah, get some bags.
Yeah, I got some bags ready.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop all this shit off,
Okay.
and then yeah, we can meet. Where you at right now?
I'm by the meth lab.
All right, that's where I'm at.
Um, but yeah, I'm gonna just let you know, and anybody who watches this in the future, this story of my workplace is about to get unhinged.
Uh-oh.
It's about to get crazy. That's why I was telling you. I said, bro, I'm pretty sure I can have a lawsuit against these motherfuckers. All right. So what are you doing now?
I'm about to go drop these fuck, what's these shits called? These jars off, and then we can go see if we can find shit to spray paint.
Yeah, it says I can spray right here outside our place. I should
Okay,
try. I
go
should try
ahead.
it. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, you can free the draw this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know. This could be hard. It's so hard to to fucking use the mouse on this shit. Okay, let's see. This is just the trial. What? Nigga, what? Why are you stopping? Do I gotta like shake it or something? What the fuck? Yeah, he just draws a little bit and then stops. Yeah, this is not good. Alright. Can you see what I'm drawing
Mhm.
yet?
No, I'm gonna go draw one.
Okay. Man. I wish we had like a gray. I don't like that. I should have just kept it red. Okay, hold on a second. Can I clear? Okay, so it completely clear. Oh, if you clear, it completely resets your spray
Yep.
can. Oh wow, okay. How is it for you? Is it easy for you? Because it's not easy for me. I mean, it's not bad, but
It's not terrible. I'm using a mouse right now.
like
Like
an
a
actual mouse.
yeah.
Yeah, I should go get my mouse, man, because I can't. I'm using the analog stick, and I tried the mouse pad, and it just
The analog stick was ass.
yeah, this is not working for me. Let's see, can I? Yes, Benzi's influence. You see that?
Nice. Went down a little bit. Yep.
That was all you. I'm still doing this one. Damn, what the fuck, man? Well, what did you spray?
On one of them, I did "fuck me, daddy."
This nigga is wild.
But now I'm just doing a cursive G in green.
Your G's probably better than mine. I cannot draw this shit. Like terrible. The first one I had was not bad. Now I just can't do it.
Oh fuck!
What's up?
Now the cops are trying to arrest me.
Graffiti past curfew
Mhm.
on a Saturday.
Oh, black.
A black. Come on, almost got this shit. That's good enough. I hear them tasing your ass.
They trying to tase me.
Finalize.
Yeah,
You
because
won't
I
be able
think
to.
we have to get their influence down before we can even move to the next fucking area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, "Fuck me, daddy." Is crazy. Where do we need to spray paint at?
If you hold it, I'm just been like walking around, and then you'll just see like the
Oh,
little.
you're just yeah. That's how I was doing it. I was just trying to see.
Yeah.
I was trying to see where we get the Benzi's influence down. Yeah, I see. You did that. GG. I don't
Well,
know
we
how.
need to focus. And what's up?
I say I don't know how you did that, but yeah, you said that you had the what's it called, the mouse.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm already only have one spray paint left, so I need to go buy some more.
Okay. Man, it's like so like inconsistent how it moves.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's are terrible, but you know what? I'm not hating on it. I'm just doing a G with a joint in its mouth. I wish they had gray so I can put the smoke coming off the blunt.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Nigga, that's them still chasing you?
No.
I was about to say, like, fucking hell, leave my nigga alone.
Surprised none of these niggas have tried to run up on us yet.
That's what I'm saying. After we done fucking flipped their whole boss's car. Okay, so they're see, I don't know where the Benzi's influence is. I forget how to check that shit.
Oh, and the map
That's what I'm
where
on.
it shows like
I just don't
where it
see
shows
any.
your character, like
Uh,
the
I see my character. I just don't see.
where it shows the other like the NPCs,
Yeah, that's
like
what
the
I'm.
potential customers and stuff.
Oh, right. That's that contacts.
Yeah, I think is it contacts? I think so. You might be right.
Yeah, I just don't know where that's at on the map. I'm still not too
Like, what do you mean? Like,
where I need to spray paint.
oh yeah, it doesn't show on the map.
They expect you to know. I would figure I'm downtown right now, so I don't understand how I'm not, changing their influence.
Well, it only went down after I sprayed like
One time.
5 or so.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. So it's not everyone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. See. We need to remove weed.
I don't know if we have. I don't know if we're gonna have enough meth though. We only have 60 meth. Is that? I don't know if that'll be enough.
It might be enough for the day. That'll be it. We'll be out the next. We could keep moving like we moving. We only made like $2,000, I think, last night. I want to say.
Well, I made 2 grand too, so we made like four.
Yeah, you're right. Like $4,000. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a fucking mouse, bro. This shit's crazy. Yep, there we go. They about to get mad at us.
Fuck these niggas.
Man, you ain't lying. Yeah, if I had a mouse, I could be so much better at these, but I don't think it matters. I'm getting the message across. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm out of spray too. Yeah, there we go. They said you get it down to 300 is where we basically beat their influence.
Yeah. I'll unlock the next area for us.
Yep. 'Cause these niggas not about to be taking our customers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey. So Charles, see it's your shift. Chloe done. Cool, cool, cool. You got any more spray paint, buddy? Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Oh, that's right. You got. Oh no, you only take card only. Wait, hold on a second. What? Take card only, but I can only buy one. Out of stock. There's only so much you can buy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I wonder if now I want to see if it resets tomorrow or if we have to wait until the next day.
Be some bullshit.
Yep. Guess they don't want you to spray paint it all at once.
Said y'all are gonna enjoy this update.
You said what?
He said y'all gonna enjoy this update.
Yeah. He said you're going to like it. Nigga going around town drawing the goosebump symbol with the blunt in his mouth. Damn. I should do 2Gs for gambling greens, but it's all right.
Mhm.
They get it. They get it with the green G. Damn, golly, man. Shit is hard as fuck to draw. Oh, that's good. That's good enough right there. There we go. All right, I'm all out.
I got you left.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
don't
head.
even. The only one I see left over here, I don't even know how I would get to it.
Where you at? Let's see how I see if I can
Uh,
find you.
at a gas station.
Oh, we got potential customers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got potential customer. I'm guessing that's from the what's it called? The influence going down. So I'll run back and I'm gonna give them some free samples real quick. Damn, do we even have any bagged weed?
Yeah, I think we have like 4 or 5.
Where's that at? Is that at Ming's?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess now we just need to really. I mean, we moving fucking fantastic. We just need to think about what we need to do next with this money if we want to keep building it up.
Yeah.
Okay, bagged weed. Okay, I see some down there. All right. I don't know what shrooms is gonna do for us, man. I feel like this game at the end. So you know how when we played Black Ops 6, we're like, man, we really like this game, but then eventually, I mean, it quickly became. I feel like I'm gonna hate this, and we did.
Yeah.
I feel like this game is about to be wild. I feel like it's gonna be with all the if he keeps doing like effects with shit. I mean, can you imagine going around here tripping on shrooms with mixed fucking weed, pickpocketing motherfuckers and shit, bro? That shit's gonna be
Nah, but
fucking.
for real.
That shit's gonna be fucking crazy, bro. 66% chance. Listen, I'm telling you, just give it a shot. You gonna like this.
He said just
Damn,
give it a shot.
she said she didn't like it. Alright, whatever.
He said just give it a taste.
I hate when these motherfuckers don't like our shit. I really do because I gotta wait a whole nother fucking day. What is this, Lucy? I wait a whole fucking another fucking day to come fuck with y'all, bitch. Hello, suck a dick, bitch. 75% chance of success. Take that shit. Nice.
Hey,
Alright, so we'll have to try one chick again. I forget her name. Let's see. Oh, wow, we got some more customers now. Okay. Yeah, yeah, now we moving. Alright, I'll go fuck with these guys. Eugene. They don't want me to do that shit. Let me hear about them gambling boys. Eugene Buckley. Damn, nigga. Alright. I ain't gonna lie, how mad I would be for a nigga waking me up at 4 o'clock in the morning to smoke some weed. Oh my god, bro. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about the cops busting your ass. 85% chance of success, and this nigga is not interested.
hell no.
With premium weed, too.
That's
That's
bullshit.
that's literally the game just saying fuck us.
Pretty much.
That's literally the game just saying fuck us. I can't hate on it though, cause we is moving kind of like slick as shit.
I can't hate on it.
Yeah, for real. I should be pickpocketing these niggas too. Offer them a
Yeah,
free. What's up?
let them get the full customer experience.
Full customer experience is insane. I don't know where this customer is at. Is he here? Nope. Yes, I thought. He seems to be in this building right here. But how the fuck? This don't even look like a building. This looks like a. This looks like a store. Not a. Yeah, exactly. What? Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Nigga, what? Malk, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to come here. Yeah, my nigga, I'm reporting an issue with with our services real quick because I'm confused. Like, I need to talk to HR.
My nigga said he took it.
I need to talk to HR, which I should get right back into my story to be honest. Right here, my nigga. Is he in this building? Oh, you're spray paint. Okay, my fault. There's a customer right here, a potential customer. Can you explain to me how?
Let me see.
Like, cause how the fuck? Who the fuck is it? Philip Wentworth. Like how? There's nothing even here. Is it
It's right
that?
here.
Wow. But did you see what I was talking about though? Bro, it wasn't even right here. Yeah, good.
Good boy.
All right, that's everything. So what's the move for tomorrow?
Um,
Same as usual?
what do you want to try to cut the weed off, or
We can, but how much do you think we got? Cuz I mean, we're talking if niggas, I mean, they're not buying like 5 grams and we can kind of like allocate it to where it's not being like so much, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
We could just I mean, I think it's probably worth the shot for a day
Yeah,
so we can see how much we make because my nigga, if we're making if we're making some bank, why shouldn't we do that? Only
Right.
problem is we can only make so much. We probably should buy another lab station so we can cook it as twice as fast.
Yeah, I would say that's what I was thinking. We could do that if we were going to do it more full time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, not I didn't mean it like hop on it right now,
Yeah.
but yeah, because that's the only thing I can think of to do. But we also have to hit that supplier up. We get in her good grace so we can start fucking buying in person
Right.
instead of waiting for these drops. Because right now, yeah, we can't do it full time, but it might not be a bad idea to see how much we can get off grip.
Maybe try it. I'll turn it off.
So almost 10,000 tonight. We had, I think, 5,000 at the beginning of the beginning of the day. I want to say 5,100. I think it was. We making some good fucking money, my nigga.
All right. I turned it off. So.
All right, so should I get back to this story?
Go ahead.
All right, so I told you the dye was leaking. Well, I snapped the bolt. It was dripping a lot. I was told to run without it, so put the uh, I then put the scrap in a bucket, weighted up, got 3.5. I left it clocked out because it was time for me to go. Okay,
Okay.
so
Fair.
I come back in the next night,
Oh.
and they're fucking with my machine. So what happens is that you get it comes you got the machine, it feeds out the machine. It's coming out at like I said 300 to 500 degrees depending on the job. It has to go into a water tank to cool off. It's a long strain, like you're pulling it out of the extruder. Like it drips out of the extruder into the water. You pull it through the water into a pelletizer, which how I chop my finger off. It pelletizes the material, goes onto a shaker table, which sorts the good pellets and the bad pellets into a bucket.
Hmm.
So the water bath, depending on the resin, it it needs a longer water bath. Like sometimes you can put in the water and you can take it out using tools like rollers and stuff, or you can let it go
Yeah.
through the whole water bath. Now, my machine, they've been complaining about for years, does not have a long water bath. So they were talking about getting a new water bath and lengthening in the water bath. What are we doing right now? We going to sleep or what? What's up?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, let's go to sleep.
I'm gonna just water these plants real quick then.
Okay, I'll meet you at the hotel.
No, you're good.
At,
I didn't
at,
want to interrupt you.
no, it's fine. No, we keep playing and talk. You know, I'll be all right. Trust me. This shit just happened. I
Mhm.
don't. This shit just gets. This shit just gets crazy. So we all knew it needed a new water bath. So I come in. They're fucking with the machine. Jason, he leaves a note on my desk said, "New bolts and die. Please don't torque bolts." And I'm just like, we got something new right there. Is that for the meth? Damn, we leveled up. That's gotta be new. Yeah, that's new meth shit. Addy, that has to be.
That's just mixing ingredients.
Okay. Downtown, 10 potential customers. Okay,
10?
so that's what it said, but we already got a few of them, I think. Unless they mean 10 new as of now. It's crazy. Um,
They got
so,
messy.
yep. So we I want to see how much we now. I want to see how much we make tonight. Depending on how much we make, I might buy a skateboard, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I was going to, but I'm gonna wait till the night's over. Um, so he said, please don't torque the bolts, brand new bolts. And I looked at it and I just laughed at the note. Kind of like the problem wasn't I basically said don't over tight them. The
Yeah.
problem was that I over tighted the bolts. The problem was that I heated the bolts.
Right.
Like, get the mistake right. You know what I mean? Jeez
Yeah, yeah.
Louise, fucking Keith just walked up on me.
Oh God, they just
Yeah,
started.
yeah, man. Follow me, man. Golly, he's getting weed. I'm not giving him no fucking meth. Um. So, oh shit, we don't have anything bagged in here. Oh, we do. He's gonna get some low level shit. Um. So, nigga, where are you going? Okay. So, he tells me, "Hey, you can't touch your machine right now." And I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" He said, "I'm adding something to your water bath." And I was like, "Finally." Like, thank God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so real quick, I'm sorry. I always I'm telling this wrong because of
Mm.
yeah, because I'm playing this game and trying to think at the same time. I just stole the weed right back from Keith.
Yes, sir. Fuck that nigga.
so so he says to me when I snapped the bolt, I said, "Well, the problem is that the bolt is stripped, blah 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 blah." Now I'm well aware of what he told my manager, um,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, but I told him, the truth, whatever. And he was saying the problem is that the bolts are worn out and blah 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 blah. And he tried to argue with me, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. I just like it is what it is. But then he
Yeah.
says, yeah, that new face, which is what I'm talking about, where it's stripped at Malachi. He said, yeah, those are worn. So he admitted to it, but in a roundabout way.
Right.
He didn't just say it, and I just laugh,
I'm
whatever.
saying.
Like I'm not stupid. I'm not a fast talk people. I know how fast talking works. Um, one of my favorite characters growing up was Bugs Bunny. Another favorite character of
Mm.
mine was Jack Sparrow. So
Oh yeah.
I know how fast talking works. I'm not stupid. So anyways, he comes in, he says you can't touch your machine. I'm like, well, what's going on? He said, I'm adding a new part to your water bath. So instead of extending the water bath, what they're doing is, so with the water bath, it basically you could think of it as a long tank, and then at the end it falls and it drains into a drainage. Like it falls into like a compartment where it goes into a drain and goes into a tank beneath the water tank, which recycles it. So basically, what they're
Mm.
doing is he like epoxied a part to that part where it drains into before it goes into the drainage so the water bath will feel higher. So I said, okay. He said you can't touch it for like an hour, hour and a half. I said that's fine. I'm just gonna get ready in my machine setup. So I pull the die head and I'm doing what I need to do, right? So he takes it and uh he he uh he epoxies it. I'm doing what I need to do. Hour passes. He says you should be fine. So I said okay. So I get ready to start my machine up. He comes back over. He starts fucking with the water bath again. So I'm like, okay, I'm literally right about to ready to get ready to start. But I need to fuck with these potential customers. Um, but he says he's like I'm about to get ready to start, but he comes back over. So I'm kind of like, what the fuck, right? Like, what the fuck's
Right. Like
going
what's
on?
going on?
Yeah, so I just let him do whatever. He he looks at me and he starts laughing, and I said, "What's up?" And he's like, he said he had he he was fucking with the part that he epoxied on, and he broke it off.
Oh.
So this nigga wasted an hour and a half of production time to fuck the shit up when he could have just left it alone. So
So
that's
why
that.
did he even come back over there?
Exactly. Exactly. So I just laughed, whatever. I just laughed. So mind you, I put the die on and I need to be looking at fair prices. I just been accepting these meth things. Now I'm about to start looking at these fair prices, make sure these niggas ain't screwing us over. Anywho, I'm looking at I start the job up. Oh, so mind you, I took the die off like I always do, and
Mm-hmm.
I had put it back on. But what did he tell me yesterday? He said to finger tighten, right?
Did he?
So I finger tightened it, and I wasn't gonna put it on hard because let me snap these bolts 2 days in a row with these. I don't mean to play this card. White people already don't like my black ass, and I do think it's some racism. I think it's more classist than it's racist, which there's
Mm-hmm.
racism in that. So I was like, I'm not gonna fuck this shit up. Let me fuck this shit up, and and get these motherfuckers to write me up or something. So I just finger
Right.
tightened it, and it was leaking when it ran, but I didn't give a fuck. But here's the thing: I don't sacrifice quality, so it was leaking, but it wasn't leaking bad. Now you do get some leakage sometimes. Some people are good; I'll give them that, and they hardly get any leakage. But but I'm not that good, and it was leaking. but it wasn't even leaking like damning. It was just coming out a little bit. Like I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Malachi, it happens. It does happen. It's okay. I'm not losing a lot. Like like my if I could show you how bad it was leaking the day where I snapped the bolt, it was absurd. But guess what? I was told to run without it, and B, it was only 3.5 pounds.
Mm-mm.
So so it's leaking a little bit. I just let it run, whatever. Um, my it runs throughout the whole night, and yeah, good. So I just let it go. Now the maintenance manager comes in, right? And he okay, you getting some of these too. I was wondering what's going on. So he comes in. He doesn't come in till like 5:50, 6 o'clock, and he sees that it was leaking a little bit, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing because this is about when it happened. So I walk away from my line because I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I come back and she has my coworker that works next to me. Kurt is his name. And they're looking at my line. I just shake my head because I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I can already smell some bullshit's going on. Do you
Yeah.
mind answering some of these texts? I'm answering them, but there's a lot, and I'm trying to get these potential customers real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Single one's 806, man.
so yeah, I'm trying to keep it reasonable with these people. I don't want them fucking asking for too much. I seen that they're mostly asking for like 2, 3, so I've been leaving it.
Yeah.
But they're over at my line. I shake my head 'cause I know some bullshit about to go down. I start cleaning, and she walks up to me. She says, "Hey AJ, I'm gonna have Kurt retrain you on the die, on how to tighten the die." And I just looked at her, and I was just like, "Okay." Now let me tell you why that's absurd, everyone. Malachi, let me tell you why that's absurd. I stepped down from being supervisor, and no one trained me on the 40s. I trained myself, and I was able to train people and sign people off on the machine. I
Mm.
I was trained on the machine that I was running, but it's been 4 years since I've ran it, and no one
Yeah.
retrained me on it. But now you guys want to retrain me on how to tighten the die. So I looked at her and I said, "Okay." She said, "Yeah, because that's a new die." She couldn't let it. She couldn't let it be. She had to assert why she was upset, right? So she was like, "Because that's a new die and it shouldn't be leaking." So I said, "Let me stop you right there." I said, "It was leaking because I was told to hand tighten it. I mean, finger tighten it, not to tighten it too far. I didn't want to tighten it too bad. I mean, too tight and have it snap, because let me snap those bolts 2 days in a row. You guys would not let that go, and you guys would harass me about that. So I finger tightened that." And Kurt's right there. Kurt was about to be like, "Yeah, I'll teach you, man. I'll teach you." He was being cool about it, but I started going off
Mm-hmm.
on her, and he knows I'll go off on these motherfuckers. So he immediately was like, "Oh shit!" You can see it in his face.
Mm.
And she was like, I was like, "So I'm not gonna snap those bolts. I just hand tighten. I mean, finger tighten." I said, "And Denise, is not even leaking that much." She said, "Yeah. Well, yesterday we lost a lot of material. We keep losing a lot of material. So here's another thing. We lose a lot on day shift on my job. I mean, on my line. Like our my line's a small line, and we'll make like maybe like we'll make like 60 pounds. Like, this is the job I was running. It was like 67 pounds. Well, what am I trying to say? They had man, they lost 30 pounds of that 60.
Damn.
Yes. And no one ever does anything about it, which I was telling you. I always weigh my scrap. So she was trying to blame that on me.
Hell no.
So I laughed in her face, and I'll tell you why I laughed in her face. So when our jobs run, we run at poundage per hour. We don't run miles per hour. We run poundage per hour.
Right.
So you can literally set it how you want it to set. Um, some people run really fast, really stupid. Well, we were running 30 pounds per hour. So Malachi, the job is 67 pounds per hour. I mean 67 pounds in total, right?
Mm.
So I told you what, we're running 30 pounds per hour.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. So You're telling me. I told her, I said, we're running 30 pounds per hour. And she looked at me like, yeah. I said, it's not possible for 30 pounds to leak out of the dye, Denise. This nigga smoked our weed and said, gross. I'd have punched him in his fucking face.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I was like, it's not possible for us to have leaked 30 pounds out of the dye. That literally means 30 pounds. I mean, that literally means that it was leaking
Everything was gone.
for an hour.
Yeah.
It's not possible. And she was like, well, you had a lot of scrap in your bucket. I said, Denise, I weighed it. It was 3.5 pounds. She said, well, it looked more than that. I said, no, I weigh everything. And I said, and guess what? I said, and guess, oh, these cops drove up on me. I don't know if they trying to arrest me or what's going on, my nigga.
You're black.
You're right. They just drove up right. They drove into the water. They're driving into the water. They're driving into. I'm
Oh.
gonna see if I can push them into the water. I'm gonna see if I can push these niggas into the water. Hold on a second. On top of cop cars screaming, "Fuck the industry!" No, they ain't going nowhere. They're stuck though. This shit funny as fuck. I'm about to take a picture for you.
He said, you ain't going nowhere.
So these nick. So this chick tried to blame me for that shit. I laughed at her. So also another thing, when you start up a job, um, you can you should keep your startup because if there's something wrong with the job in scrap, if there's something wrong with the job, the lab will be like, hey, I'm checking this job, but it's like 7 units off color. Also, they turned in 50 pounds out of 125. Can you check where their scrap is at? They need to know so they can fix the job. They need to know so they know how much they add to it. So me as ex supervisor, I know all that. So I kept my startup and I keep my scrap. So I pointed. I said, "That's my startup down there," and I always weigh my scrap. So you cannot tell me that it was me. And I told you multiple times that they throw away all that shit on day shift. So please do not come to me saying that I leaked 30 pounds out of my fucking dye head. And I was literally laughing at her and she didn't know what to say because I know too much. I know too much. I study our policy. I ask questions. I just know too much. So that was a thing that happened, which was really fucking hilarious. She then she walked away and as she was walking away, she kept looking back at me like in shock that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like she couldn't defute it basically. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like I'm talking to Kurt about her and I'm laughing and she's like watching us the whole time, like, wow, like what the fuck. So she couldn't let it go. Believe it or not, she couldn't let it go. So I come in the next day and she's like, and I come in late. I overslept a little bit. Now I wasn't late, like just a few minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck because how they treat me, I kind of really just don't care. And all right, so we're good. We can start pushing now.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna grab some meth. So what did I say? I basically proved that she. Oh, I came in and I was late or whatever.
Yeah, the last thing you just said was that you showed up like 5 minutes late.
Yeah, so I showed up late. Blah blah blah. I come out onto the line. She walks up to me and she says, "Hey, we need to have a meeting." And I looked at her and I was like, um, me, you. Now I wear a mask at work, so I know I already have a standoffish thing. But I wear a mask like it's like a half mask, like
Hmm.
nose down. Um, uh, she said, sorry, I was reading some of these texts trying to get rid of
I
them.
know you're good.
So I said, me, you, the whole shift. She was like, me, you, and Kurt. I was like, I already know what this is about. It's about pulling the die heads. So I just shook my head and I was just like, all right, whatever. So Denise, let me tell you a little quick little synopsis real quick. Denise is very like when they get pissed off, they can get very targeting. So she would come up to me and she'd be like, get off your phone, blah 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 blah, which is whatever. Now I'm not on my phone. I might change a song, which we're allowed to do. Um, and one time I was using my phone as a flashlight to look inside the machine to clean it,
Hmm.
and sh- what do you mean only What is this? Not meth? Oh, it's OG Kush. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I had some Kush. I was like, nigga, why aren't you taking this meth? So she come up to me one time. I was using my flashlight to clean inside my machine, and she was like, "Get off!" She said, "Put your phone down." I looked at her. I said, "I'm using it as a flashlight." She said, "Oh, like you were on it." I said, "No." Like, bitch, get the fuck
I'd
out
have
of my.
been like, and if I was,
Yeah, you're. Oh man, I need to try to steal. I need to try to pickpocket these motherfuckers. Hold on a second.
oh, I forgot to.
Oh yeah, I'm taking our shit back, nigga. I just want our shit back. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Um, so, she'll do that every now and then one time actually, you texted me, and I don't care. Usually, like we don't usually send long texts unless we're like, I mean, if we do, we do, but we usually don't.
Yeah,
Our texts are short. So you sent me a text and I don't see you, so I'm gonna reply to you unless the job is strictly, hey, you can't have a phone, right?
right. That's fair.
So I was like, you texted me. I said I'm gonna text Malachi back, and I forget what we were talking about. So I was sending you a quick text, and she snuck up on me, like snuck up, and she's like texting, put your phone away. So I was like, okay, hold on a second, because now she done pissed me off. I hold on a second. I said, so what's the deal? I said, are we allowed to have our phones or are we not allowed to have our phones? She said, you can't text. I said, you know, okay, that's cool, whatever. But what if I'm using my phone as a flashlight or changing the song, whatever? So we got into it. And she said basically we can do that. She's like, you don't have Pandora? I said, no, I don't use Pandora. I'm actually in the mood type of song player. So like meaning I like to listen to what I want to listen to. I don't like playlists.
Right,
I like to choose my songs, and it doesn't take. I use YouTube. It doesn't take a sec, but like 5, 10 seconds, and I do my
right,
job. I do my job, and I was like, when I was supervisor, and it could take it is when I was supervisor. I was like, I didn't mind if people use their phones to change a song or to send a quick text. It's when they're like nose to the screen where I'm like, hey, you can't do that, right?
100%.
So I was like, so I was like, why don't you guys? I was like, if we're not allowed to have our phones, why don't you guys just make the rule to where we can't have the phones on the floor? You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
cause I've worked at plenty of jobs where we can't have our phones, and guess what? I survived. So
right.
I was like, I'd rather
And then
you.
just don't be weird about it. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
you
was like,
can have your phone, but why are you on it?
yeah. So here's the thing. So I was like, I'd rather you guys just take it away than me get in trouble for some misunderstanding. And
Right.
she said, well, she said, I was like, I forget exactly what she said, but basically I said I was like, well, if people are on their phones, well, I pointed at one of her guys that she likes, and I said, well, look at him. I said, right now he's on his phone, and it's kind of hard to tell if he is. And she was like, yeah, it's kind of hard to see from here, right? I was like, so I said, okay, which is bullshit. So I said, okay. I said, so here's the thing. I was like, if you're going to, I was like, why don't you guys just take the phones away? And if people are on the phones, you write them up or you send them home. And she said, well, you were a supervisor, AJ. You know how hard it is to get people here in here. So I said to her, I was like, I said, I said, so instead of punishing people for doing the things that you don't want to do, you punish the people. I said, you harass me. And she was like, so, well, you're not in trouble. I was like, but you're talking to me and pulling me aside constantly like I am, Denise. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the
Right.
fairness to this? So I told her, I said, I said, it's either one or the other. And if you're not taking the phones away from everyone else, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. And guess what? Spoiler alert, I've continued doing what I've been doing, and there hasn't been a problem. So fuck you. You know what I mean? Anyways,
Nigga, this ain't fucking grade school.
yeah, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. So she comes up to me, calls for a meeting. She pulls me a Curtis aside. I already knew. I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, this is because of the dyes. They're not gonna want us to pull the dyes anymore. So she said, so we're gonna try something new. So we're in her office, and I'm just like, which was my old office. So I'm just like, She's like, unless there's processing issues or a changeover, we're not gonna pull the die. And I said, I let me stop you right there. I'm gonna have to highly advise against that because if you do not pull the die, you're going to run into a bunch of problems. And she was like, and I don't remember the bulk of our conversation. I have a missing customer. That's fucking great. Kim. She's
Mm.
invisible. She's not here.
I don't know why this game does that sometimes.
Yeah. We gotta get these cops away from the barber shop. Where you at?
I can get them away.
Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you chasing them. Chasing you. So she she said that, and basically we need to pull the head or whatever, blah 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 blah. Um, then it got to the point where she was saying, well, I told her I was like, so in the past, Kurt, who's in here with me, because we're both running the same machine, I was like, well, Kurt ran a job, and I'll explain it to her, and I explained this to her before, but I'll explain it in the form of story because you don't know this. So, Kurt was running a job, and I tell him every day when I was supervisor, hey, you need to pull the die head. I tell everyone that, but he really needs to be told that because he won't do it unless you tell him. So I say, hey, you need to pull the die head, and he'll do it when I tell him. And he's friends with Monty, my mom's boyfriend. Well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so he treats me with respect, and I was like, hey, you need to pull the die. And this day I didn't tell him to pull it. He's running the job, and the line keeps dropping. Now, inside the extruder are these screws for the 40s, which is a bigger version of what me and Kurt run. It's they're $30,000. Um, for us, me and Kurt, it's $15,000. Now, Deshaun on day shift, one of the guys on day shift, he snapped 6 pairs of screws in 1 year last year. I told you it's $15,000 per set, Malachi. He snapped 6 pairs. You ready to go to sleep or something? Oh, can you not hear me? Okay, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure I can hear myself, but okay, give me a second. How about now? Can you hear me? I wonder if what did you hear last?
The last thing you said was Curtis is Monty's friend.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so Curtis, my friend. If I tell him to pull he treats me with respect. So the screws we run on our shift on our machine is $15,000 per set.
Damn.
On the 40s, which is a bigger version of our machine, um, it is it's $30,000.
Mm.
Deshaun, the guy on day shift, snapped 6 pairs of screws last year.
What?
$15,000 per set. So 5 of those sets were on the 25s, and one set was on the 30. I mean, on a
Damn.
40. Yes, yes. So they're saying not to pull the die, and I told them, can you, by the way, can you deposit your money into the bank? I want to see how much we made.
Yeah. How much did you just put in?
It was like 2,500.
Okay. So I made 45.
Damn. So yeah, meth is definitely a lot then. Definitely a lot. Obviously, we shouldn't cut weed out, but
Well,
damn.
I figured if we put weed back on there, they're mostly gonna,
You're
they're
right.
predominantly probably gonna ask for weed. So I don't know how we should do that.
Yeah, but maybe we can shift back and forth because I'm guessing that took a huge chunk out of our meth.
Oh yeah.
We can't always sell it, but
Well,
it's good.
also,
You said what?
but also, I was gonna say we also kind of lost on weed as well because since I knew we were selling so much meth, I basically spent all day just making meth instead of like growing the plants.
But I can help grow the plants as well too, though.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, we kind of had an issue with the recording, so I couldn't really help with the meth on that end because I can do the meth.
True.
Um, so what do we need to do now? Are we done for the day? Is that it?
Yeah, I'm just kind of setting up for the next time we.
Okay, so I'll try to explain this. I'll try to explain this as fast as I can for the video's sake. So Kurt started a job up. His strand kept dropping. Now, what she's saying is that we shouldn't pull the die head unless we're having processing issues. Strands dropping on Kurt, that's a processing issue. So this was when I was supervisor. So this was like months and months ago. So he pulled the die head, he took it off, and he came and got me, and he held out his hand, and he put in my hand two metal pieces. He said that came out the die, and I said, "Are these the screw elements?" He said yes. So the screws are snapped. Now here's the thing. I don't think Kurt snapped them. I think they were snapped on day shift. However, Kurt didn't pull the die, so I couldn't prove that he didn't snap them.
Right.
So that's exactly how I explained it to Tina, my production manager, and she, talked to Denise. They consulted, and then they came up to me, and they said, they told me to write Kurt up because he didn't pull the die head. Now, do you see the problem with this?
Like now all of a sudden they're saying to not pull the die head.
Exactly. So I said, so what do we do now if I pull the die head, or if I don't pull the die head, I just start up, the screws snap, and I don't
And then all
know
of a sudden they're gonna
it,
try to say it's your fault.
exactly. She never said that they wouldn't. She never said
Oh.
that. Yep, she never said that they wouldn't, because you're trying to set us up, and you're trying to take these bad changeovers. I should send you pictures of these changeovers. I will be running a red, and inside the machine is blue. Problem with this is you're contaminating the job, you're fucking the customer over, and sometimes we do FDA, which is crazy because we shouldn't do any FDA in that plant, but we do FDA. So you're telling me I'm giving people pill bottles or whatever we're making this shit out of with the last contaminant in the job.
Oh no.
Exactly. Disgusting. It's plastics. This fucking gross as shit. So basically she disputed all that, and what I said to her, I was like, listen, I was like, you know why the bolt snapped yesterday? And she's like, why? I was like, because basically, which I explained already to you, that I was trying to move fast as I could, and I wanted I didn't want, I was like, man, if I keep moving slow, Denise is gonna get upset. So I sacrificed not quality or integrity really, but I was like, I'm just gonna try to get it up and running, which is
Yeah.
why I ended up heating up this bolt per my senior coworker's instruction, and here we are. So I said, basically, I was like, moving faster isn't better. She's like, well, we're not saying that, but if you move, she's like, if you're taking so long to start up, talk about pulling the die, we lose customers. I said, you don't lose customers because I take long to start up. She said, AJ, yes, we do. I said, no, in all respect, ma'am, no, you don't. I said, you lose customers because I have to pull the die and clean it because day shift isn't cleaning the machines. That's why you're losing customers. So I said, listen, all I'm saying is this, and I'm paraphrasing everything and I'm cutting a lot of stuff out because of timing. I said, if you are going to not pull the die um, and just start up, you're going to run into a lot of problems unless you don't care about quality and you just let it go. And she said, AJ, I told you before, I give a frick about quality. Yeah, I because Mike, my coworker, he's on. Well, now he's salary on nights. He's the guy who checks all the colors. I told you about him before. He
Hmm.
called her straight out on it. He said, "You don't care about quality." So now she's really upset when people say that, and she said, "You know what, Kurt? Can you give me and AJ a second?" So I opened the door for him. I opened the door for her. She left, and she said, "AJ, I told you before. You're sounding like Mike. I gave a frick about quality." And I was like, Denise, I never said that you didn't I said, I never said that you didn't care about quality. She said, yes, you did. I said, no, no, though I know you don't. I know she doesn't. I know she does, but I didn't say that. I never said that. That never came out of my mouth. She said, AJ, you just said that. I said, Denise, I never said that you did not. I never said, Denise, you don't care about quality. I said, if you don't pull the die head, and I said, okay, I'm try to get the exact
Mhm.
wording. I said, if you don't pull the die head, you will run into problems unless you don't care about quality and you just let things go. She said, see, there it is right there. I said, no, Denise.
You said unless.
I said, I never said that you don't care about
Right.
quality. I said, unless you just turn a blind eye. So I had to change what I said. Not really, but you know what I mean. I said,
Right.
unless you change a blind eye. I mean, you turn a blind eye and you just let things go. So she said, can you take a seat? I said, 'cause I was standing up. I said, I really don't want to. I said, do I have to though? She said, it makes me talk. She said, yeah, so we could talk on the same level because she was sitting down.
Oh God.
So yeah, exactly. I said, to be honest with you, it makes me feel uncomfortable to sit down and talk to you, but for your sake, I will. So I sit down and I'm talking to her, and she's talking about, like, if you're doing a change, like there's a bunch that we talked about, and I don't really need to go onto it because go into it, because it doesn't really, just the timing, and I can just I can paraphrase everything. So
Yeah, you're
she
good.
she was saying that, AJ, you did a really good job as supervisor, and you know she was basically saying, these guys are doing good, but she's dismantled everything I taught the guys, and she's telling them to make shortcuts and throw away a bunch of scrap. So I'm just like not listening to it. But here's where I gave up. She said, I see a lot of the mistakes. The things you complained about as supervisor. She said, and I have a lot of problems on the shift because of it, basically meaning the shit that day shift does. She
Mm-hmm.
said, but the biggest problem I have is that you were supervisor. Now, what she
Mm-hmm.
means by that is that
Oh, that you actually know what's going on.
I know too much.
Yeah.
So I looked at her. Now, Mike's coworker, his counterpart on day shift, told him, because he was on nights a few weeks ago because Mike had a week off. She told Chuck, well, AJ was in the lab a lot with Mike. So basically, that was a lot what the management would say because they had nothing else on me. What the hell? We have a deal. Oh, it's Kim, yeah, because she's fucking just invisible. I want to see if she's over there, just real quick. But so basically, they had nothing else on me, so they were saying that I was in the lab for long periods of time, which was true, Malachi, because me and Mike were fixing the mistakes that day shift made.
Mhm.
So, but I wasn't always in there. I was running lines, which I told you I trained myself on the machines,
Yeah.
and I was studying our policy. So I said, though a lot of people said that I was I was in the lab for long periods of time, uh, that wasn't true. I said I was running the lines, and also not only was I running the lines, um, I had I was studying our quality policy, and I was studying our quality policy, so I knew what to do. Not only we could buy spray paint. Oh, never mind. I can buy one.
Yeah.
I said not only was I online. I was like trying to understand what to do as a supervisor, but I'll study our policy not to know what I was to do, not only as supervisor, but as an employee of Raytech Colors. So I told her, I said, so you know what? I don't mean any disrespect. If you want us to start up, I'll start up. And she was like, well, AJ, I don't want you to make you feel like you're defeated or whatever. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, she, because it was funny because she was saying not to start up unless we have processing issues. In our conversation, I said Randy was having processing issues because he wrote on his log sheet, which is like for comments and stuff.
Yeah.
He said processing issues.
Oh
So she
yeah.
said, well, then maybe you should pull it that die head tonight. So, anyways, we talked further, and I said I won't pull it, and I didn't. So we're running or whatever. Day goes on, we're running. She starts harassing Mike in the lab because of the quality comment. So she's harassing him.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she's won. She tells me stuff like, "Hey, can you sweep up in front of my office? Hey, can you go do this? Hey, can you go do that?" She's basically asserting her dominance.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't care. I do it. I do what she asks because I'm an employee.
Right. You
And
you unfortunately have to,
right,
but
right,
even though
right,
she's being a bitch for no reason.
right. So I have a problem with my machine. The material's not running right because I have my temp set to 300 and they're running all the way up to 500 because the machines are
Yeah.
fucked up. She doesn't get maintenance. She knows about it. She doesn't get maintenance. She waits till the maintenance manager comes in. He comes in. He fucks with it. I walk away because they're over there and I can't fucking stand them. She they she leaves. I go over, and my machine starts to finally cool, and I was like, thank goodness. So I get ready to start it, but my RPMs, which is your rotations per minute for the screws, had been set to 25. Usually that I had it set to 500. So I don't know if something's wrong with the machine. So I go to I go to Kurt and I ask him, hey, did Denise or Chris tell you why my RPMs are at 25? He said no. So I was okay. I'm just gonna wait. Anyways, I had to wait for the temps to come down a little bit a little bit cooler. And Denise walks up to me and she goes, "Have you started running yet?" Now I ain't talking to her. Now I just keep my answers short. So I just like sign at her like come here, and I point to the machine that is set to 25 RPMs, and she's like, he said that you can't have it idling at 500 RPM, so he set it there. I'm thinking like, so why the fuck didn't no one tell me? Because I think something's wrong with the machine. You guys just fucking walked away. She said you should start up because it's ready.
Mm-mm.
So I was okay. So I started up. Guess what? Fucks up again. So she's like, well, maybe we should pull this job. So I don't say anything to her.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead and I go ahead and just finish the shift. I finish the shift. I go home. I come in the next night. I'm still not talking to her. She said, "How are you tonight?" And I just looked at her and I said, "Another night." Like, bitch, I'm not trying to fucking talk to you. So and I'm almost done with the story, mind you.
You're good.
she's
You're good.
like, she's like, she thought she won yesterday. I just resigned to, you know what? If you guys want to fuck this shit up, fuck it up. That's not on me because I treat
Yeah.
everyone fairly when I was supervisor. You know, blah blah blah. This isn't on me. My heart's intact. My coworker also called her racist to her face the other day because
Damn.
yeah, she picks on black, she picks on me and him, but she likes younger big black men. So
Hell no.
yeah, so she'll talk to them, but she won't talk to us. So he said to me, he didn't say this part to her, but he said, you don't like niggas, but you go talk to them niggas over there.
Oh hell
Yep,
no.
she is she's classist. She's classist with with the mandingo fetish is what it is.
Yep.
Um, so she I run I come in. She usually we don't start our jobs like 11:30 when we're not supposed to because you're supposed to do everything you need to do
Mm-hmm.
properly to get everything finished. If you're starting before 11:30, it's possible maybe like 11:15 ish. But if you're starting before then, I know you're cutting corners as a supervisor. I had my job. We start at 10:30, Malachi. I had my job up
Mm-hmm.
and running by 10:43 and ran off by 10:59.
Damn.
Yep. So I finished. I swept my area. I cleaned. I was even cleaning other areas around the plant. And I went to go talk to a coworker because he was struggling stacking these crates. He was on a forklift. So I said, "Hey, do you need help?" And he said, "No, I'm fine." He said it was just it was just awkward stacking it. So he fucking he was talking to me and I was telling we were just talking about like how it was disgusting for him to clean out his crates and he thought rats were living in it. So Denise saw us talking. She doesn't like me talking to people, so she came over and she walked up to Shane, my coworker. She said, "Do you need something?" And he was like, no, AJ was just asked if I needed help. And I just looked at her, rolled my
Mm-hmm.
eyes, and walked away. And she said, "Did you run your job off?" And I just gave her a thumbs up. Now, yeah, so did I tell you that they wouldn't pay me for the machines that I trained myself on? Yeah, I told you that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't pay me for it, so I refused. So she put me back on the other machine that I'm stuck on now. Cause I asked her, I said, "Hey, I'll run this, but you need to pay me for it."
Right.
So
You had to.
yes,
They gotta compensate you if
yes,
you're
right.
supposed to be getting paid more for running that fucking machine. That's bullshit.
Right. So this isn't her. This is my production manager I was talking to while I was texting. She never replied to me, and I've been stuck on the other machine ever since. So I'm sweeping out this area, and Denise comes up to me and she says, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" And I said, "What's that?" No, I said, "Yeah, what?" She said, "Can you start doing the changeover, basically cleaning the machine for T1? That's the machine the motherfuckers wouldn't pay me for." So I
Oh
looked at
no.
her. I looked at her. I said, "Nope," and that was
No.
it.
Yeah. She was trying to play you.
Yeah, I said nope, and I went back to sweeping, and she was just standing next to me like I was gonna say more. Like, no, I answered
No.
you.
Like,
Nope. She
you already
said.
know what's up.
So she said, "Is there a reason why you're refusing?" I said, "Yeah," and I explained to her why, and she said, "Well, do you are you signed off on the machine?" And I laughed at her, and I said, no, but I was the one who signed people off on that machine and
Mm-hmm.
who trained people on that machine. and ran it for months. She said, well, you know how to do a changeover, right? I said, ma'am, I know how to run the whole machine, but I'm not going to do it because of said situation. She said, but you're going to help Shane, who's on another machine, which I also get paid for, mind you. I do get paid for that machine. And I looked at her. I said, Shane only needed help. Uh, Shane only needed help with the crates. I was going to run his machine for him. She said, well, AJ, she said, why don't we move forward and we can get you that pay? I said, nah, I'm good. It's only 35 cents more. So I said, nah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
She said, AJ, I can only offer you the opportunity. Well, I took it. I didn't say this to her. I said, now this is what they say to be petty. Management and the supervisors, they say, appreciate you. So I looked at her. I said, appreciate you.
Oh hell no! That triggered her.
She just walked away. But here's the thing. She said, I can only offer the opportunity. And here's the thing. No, no, ma'am, that's not true because um, if that was the case, I should be in the lab by now because I put a lab bid in 2 years ago, and you guys would. I told you this. You guys wouldn't let me be in there because I was supervisor, and then I stepped down. You guys are now just being fucking petty about it, right?
Right.
Um. So I'm just gonna make some meth while I'm talking.
Oh no, you're good.
so um. So that was that, and then I'm back to my line. I'm waiting for Mike to finish my color check, and I see them throwing away hundreds of pounds on the bigger lines. So
Oh no.
I walk up to one of my coworkers who was at the time my employee, well, who was at a time my employee, and I said, I have a question for you, and I just want to know the answer. There's no big deal, and I don't care. I said, why don't you guys granulate? Basically, it's a granulator. It chops up the strands, and then they can reprocess it instead of throwing it away.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, the granulator has hidden spots in it, and you can contaminate your job, which is true. But Malachi, I used to do it all the time, and they've done it for decades before us, so it's now a problem. So I was just like, okay. I said, so what is her solution? To throw it all away? He said, well, she doesn't like doing it. So yes, her solution is to throw it all away.
Just to throw it away. Yeah.
Right. So I just laughed, and Denise walks up and she tells me I got an ad. So pre-batch has to put it together before I can do anything with that ad. So I just looked at her and I was like, okay. And Daquan's still talking about the granulator and all that. So he's talking about it and he shifts to her to talking about it. So I just walk away because I was being an asshole basically.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, so I was being an asshole about it, and he, they go to talk about it. I walk away. I come back on. I go off the floor. I come back on the floor, and he said, which is bullshit, but he's being honest. He said, he said they took advantage. They took advantage of you. They took you for granted, and you knew what you were doing. You were like a detective with your shit. I told you I have like documentation of shit. And
As you should.
yeah, and they're like, he's like, you know what? They talk about how like he said they act like they don't need you, but here we are 4 months after you stepped down from being supervisor. I'm guessing she said something to him that pissed him off. He said, here we are 4 months after you being not being a supervisor, and I told you they said that it'd be like just to the middle of July they would have somebody. Well, our plant manager is still supervising right now.
Oh no.
So basically, that's what he was saying. Blah 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 blah. And he's the second person this week to tell me, hey, we had it made when you were a supervisor because you knew what you were doing. You would tell us things and you would keep us informed and blah blah blah. You didn't harass us. Um, so I walk. I was like, hey, listen, just do what she says. You know, do what she says. Whatever. I go back to my line. I'm sitting on my line. Well, not sitting. I'm standing. Waiting for my ad, and Denise, I can see her from across the plant walking over to me. So I'm just like, oh my god, like what this bitch want, right?
Right.
She walks up and she's like, "Do you hate working here?" Man, I just looked at this bitch and I said,
Do you really want to know?
I said, what? Where does that come from? Cause Malachi, I'm not fucking dumb. Why the
Oh
fuck
yeah.
would I tell you yes? And to be honest with you, the job isn't hard. So no, I don't hate the job.
Right.
She said, you just seem like it. And I looked at her and I said, nope. And she walked away, and I said, "But I fucking hate you." Bitch, I fucking don't like you.
I mean, she standing on business. I respect it.
So so here's the thing. You know you being harassing. You know you're in the wrong. You even admitted to saying, "Well, my biggest problem on the shift is that you know too much." So
Which is bullshit.
it's gotten to the point where my salary coworkers, the people above me, are like, "Hey, AJ," and they're giving me job like numbers and places to apply to. Like, "Hey, you need to get the fuck out of here."
I mean, yeah, because they're trying to dog your shit at this point.
Yep, bunch of people are saying, "Hey," and I told him, I was like, my little brother said that. He said, "You better call Saul," because even they're saying you probably could have a lawsuit against them how much they harass you here, to
No,
where
but for real.
my hourly coworkers who are my employees are like, "AJ, she literally is like targeting you."
Targeting. Yep, that's what I
Yeah,
say. It just sounds like targeting.
and she's literally targeting you. And I told her, I said, "You keep treating me like a delinquent." She said, "AJ," and this when we're having our meeting with Kurt, she said, "I'm not gonna get into that with you right now because um because I told you that I'm not, and it just makes it awkward for Kurt." And I didn't get into it with her. But bitch, I'm not wrong. Prove me I'm
Nah,
wrong. Prove me I'm wrong.
nah,
I
they're seeking out opportunities
well
to
it's clear. Why else would you ask? Do you hate working here, bitch? You want me to
right.
quit so bad.
They're rage baiting you.
Yeah, you want me to quit so bad, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm just here for the paycheck. I got a family to support. I don't give a
Yep.
fuck about you. You want to run this place into the ground? Go ahead. I don't care. But yeah, that I will tell you more, but that's basically the essence of it. Like, it's just fucking crazy the fact that like you're trying to do your job and they're like, "Nah, fuck all that." It is.
Nah,
It's
you're
for
better than me because I would have. They fired me, bro. The way I would like,
uh
nah.
but that's what I was telling Brianna. I was like, "Bro, I was like, my family don't play this shit." I was like, "You guys are lucky
Yeah.
that I'm acting very professional." Because my family does
Hey, I
not
mean, I
play this
am up
shit.
to a certain point.
No, no, right, right. I'm not calling you. I'm not saying that you're not, but I know. No, I'm. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, 100%.
we're blood related. My nigga, we are too smooth with the mouth, nigga, when it comes to berating niggas when it comes to it.
Yep,
Cause bitch, I will put you in your fucking place for real,
100%.
for real, ho. Like, what the fuck do you think this shit is? No, she's insane. She's crazy. It's hilarious though. They're clear. They clearly don't want me there.
Hell no, they don't want you there, but they need you there.
Yep. I do not care. But that's basically it. That's basically what's happened at work so far. It was a lot in 1 week, bro. A lot in
That's
1 week.
bullshit. You're better than me.
Man, these motherfuckers don't care about us, man. Come on. These jobs don't care about us. I told you
Oh, hell no.
my employee smashed his arm, broke it, snapped it in half through. Not in half, sorry. He snapped his arm through. And my production manager said, "I told you so."
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yep. And she's like, "Listen, before I came in here, I had to wash my hair."
Hell no.
Yep. Disgusting. Disgusting. Every single one of them. They're fucking gross. These people, these I'm not I'm not gonna race it and say these white people. No, these people with all this money, they don't give a fuck about us people, us lower people, bro. They don't give a fuck about us.
Hell
And,
no.
and in essence, why I talk about this while playing Schedule One. This is why I sell drugs. Listen, I don't care if there's an FBI. I don't care if Donald Trump or any future president who watches this video, which of course they wouldn't, but who watches, or AI governance who watches this video in the future. I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. I don't sell any drugs. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? If I could, I would. Will I know?
100%.
But if I could, I would. Fuck y'all.
100%.
Fuck y'all.
100%.
I don't care. Did you this is where I'll end it on because it's 2:30 and I'm basically just talking. There's like no gameplay content here. And I really don't care. I'm uploading this to channel. I don't give a fuck. But hey, listen, here's the thing. Did you know that the person who shot Charlie Kirk is nonpartisan?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
Malachi.
don't
What?
want they don't want you to know that.
No, they admit it, and I think it's
No, but
for
I'm saying that's the whole that was the whole thing though. That was so funny is that everybody was,
yeah,
and that's
bro.
the other crazy thing is I don't even have any. The fact that I don't even have any social media and I've like heard so much of that shit is so
Exactly.
crazy.
But here's the thing, Malachi. What political party are you?
Me?
Yes,
Nothing. I would never identify
Malachi.
for
That's what
any of
he
those
is.
mass groups.
Malachi. That's what he is.
Nah, that doesn't fit the
Yes,
that
it
doesn't fit the
does.
narrative.
Yes, it does. It does. I can tell you exactly why it does. He's nonpartisan. So what it's saying is that he was radicalized. So um
Oh, bro.
yes. So we are the new terrorist. It's because we don't follow that. So
So
there's
George Washington's a terrorist?
you said what?
So George Washington's a terrorist?
You said who's George Washington? What you said?
Yeah.
Basically, sure, why not? But here's why it matters because AI governance. So what they're saying is I forget what his name is, but it's Palantir. You can look this up. It's the AI governance I forget who's making it, but it's the AI governance that they're trying to put in place that basically reads text messages, social media, any type of Discord chats or anything
Woo!
like that. Yes, they're saying that they could have caught him before he did it if they would have done it. So they're really trying to put it into place. So what I'm trying to say is, I was watching some of the I was going down the Charlie Kirk rabbit hole.
Hmm.
For anybody who doesn't know, I'm non-partisan, as we say. I don't believe in any political party. I don't believe in a religion. I do believe in a God, but that is besides the point. Uh, I was going down this rabbit hole. I'm trying to see how people are looking. It's disgusting. I do not believe Charlie Kirk is dead. Here's the thing. I don't care if you do. Um, and this is not me just talking to you, but this is just in general as an idea. I watched a video with him being shot. Here's the thing. I believe Charlie Kirk as the character is dead. If Charlie Kirk as a person is dead, it's all the same to me. Because here's the thing. Someone was shot on TV. He was killed. And people are, well, and people are turning it political. It's fucking crazy how people are acting, and I can relate it to John F. Kennedy being killed. And if you look at, you can go on YouTube and look this up and see how people acted when John F. Kennedy was killed. It was horrific. They were traumatized.
Hmm.
This nigga was killed on TV, basically our TV, our modern TV,
Yeah.
and
Right.
niggas are fucking turning it political and saying they don't give a fuck. It's crazy as shit. Same with the girl who was killed on the subway station I was
Hmm.
telling you about.
Hmm.
So here's what I'm getting with that. So I was going down a rabbit hole. I was watching a video. These girls went to this basically vigil, a sigil, whatever you call it for Charlie, and they were basically saying fuck Charlie Kirk, and this one dude was recording them, and they ended up punching him in the face. Now the girls got arrested, and he was recording them while they were getting arrested, like most people do nowadays, kind of like a ha ha thing.
Hmm.
And the chick stuck her tongue out at the camera and kissed at the camera. And he said, yep, go ahead, enjoy your fame. He said, I'm doing this for facial recognition. Bam. Now, people don't fucking realize that, but
No.
here I am for a conspiracy theorist. What did I just say? AI governance and how they were doing this for non-bipartisan and how they wanted to do it to track people for like pre-crime, right?
Hmm.
Basically for people for pre-crime, right? What did
Yep.
he just say? For facial recognition, he's just a regular dude. So I don't know if
Hmm.
you. Well, fair enough. But he's being presented as one. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Same with Charlie Kirk. So here's the thing. I don't know if you're familiar with the anime Death Note. Are you familiar with that? Oh wow, I completely lost everything, didn't I? Okay, he left the game. I was about to say, holy crap, holy crap, holy schmoly crap, holy schmoly crap, holy schmoly crap. my nigga, what happened?
But for real, they do not want
My
us to talk
my
about this.
nigga, what just happened?
They do not. They hacked it.
But for real, Malachi, but right then and there, what I was just talking about.
That was crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm keeping all this in the episode. I'm gonna, I'm
So
gonna,
you,
I'm naming this episode. They're listening. Malachi, tell me the odds.
no, that was crazy.
Tell me the fucking odds. I'm gonna finish my point and I'm done. I'm just gonna finish my point and I'm done. So, are you familiar with the anime Death Note?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it or read it?
No.
Okay, so Death Note is about and I know you said you're familiar with it, and for the people listening, Death Note is about an anime about a guy who's trying to become a god and create his own utopia, and he's killing criminals. Now he has to know your name, your first and last name to kill you. He writes it in the Death Note. If he doesn't know your name, he can't kill you. So
Mhm.
you could lie to me. I can meet you on the street, Malachi, and I want to kill you, right? Well, no one. Okay,
Mhm.
so no one knows who Kira is. That's the guy's his alias name. No one knows who Kira is, so they start giving fake names. It's just so fucking crazy because, like I said, I'm a conspiracy theorist. My mind goes all over the place. I connect dots like a motherfucker. So everyone starts giving fake names because they don't know who Kira is and they're scared to die. That becomes a problem for the main character because he can't kill people, right?
Mhm.
So he has an angel of death that gave him the death note that follows him, and he says, "Hey, here's the thing. I can we can find a way around this. I can give you my eyes. My eyes, I can see everyone's real name. But the thing is, I take half your life if I do it." So he debates with it, but he has a girl who's obsessed with him who can see the names. So, cause she also has a death note. So he uses her to do it, right? So people start walking around with masks and shit. So his biggest op in the anime, they're hiding. His name is L, but at the time, it's N, because it's a different person. Long story.
Mhm.
So he goes by N, and no one knows his real name. So many people become scared of Kira, they try to charge the headquarters, right? So their plan is to pull this nigga out of the tower, bro, out of the building, and show his face to the camera so Kira can see his fucking name.
Hell no.
Bro, what did I just say about this dude recording this chicks? And he said, "This is for the facial recognition, my nigga." Tell
Nah,
me
that's
I'm
crazy.
wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Malachi. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
That's a
This,
wild thing to say, bro.
bro, but am I crazy? Am I fucking
No, I'm
crazy?
saying that's a wild thing to be like, I'm only doing this for facial recognition.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, the future of this, not just this country, this world is fucked. Is fucked. And the fact that we just lost connection speaking about this shit, and I'm gonna end it here on a funny note. I showed Brianna that meme, that Grand Theft Auto thing where dude's like, "How bad you want this job?" and he starts fucking dude. And you said average experience of a female. Hiring
Yeah.
process. I said, so I started playing with her about the Palantir, I think it's called. That's the AI governance system. And
Mhm.
I said, you're gonna have some FBI agents come up to us and come up to you and be like, "Are you aware of what your husband's been saying in group chats and posting online and all that?" She said, "Yeah, it's probably sexist things." I was like, yeah, that's honestly the least what me and Malachi talk about. Most of the shit we
I was
talk
gonna say,
about is racist and
yeah, I was
government
gonna say,
shit.
if that's the worst thing she thinks we've done, then we're good. We're in the clear.
All right, Malachi. I think we can end it there, man.
All right.
I'm sorry to talk that long, and we haven't even talked about that rabbit hole. We haven't
That's-
even talked about that rabbit hole. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm happy I recorded them taking us down. Call me paranoid, call me schizophrenic. I don't care what you guys label me as. I got that shit recorded. Tell me the fucking odds that's never happened to us before.
No, that was crazy actually.
Never once happened to us. I'm 100% sure we are on some type of watch list, and I'm pretty sure we have been for years.
Okay.
All right, Malachi. I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, bro. I'll see you later.
Oh my god. Can't make this shit the fuck up,
Don't
man.
let the FBI agent get you.
Shh, we all got our personal ones. They watch us.
Shit.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, like I said, that was crazy. Like, what are the fucking odds, though? I mean, again, I know people say we're just being paranoid or whatever, but no, I'm sorry, that was way out of fucking line. Just when we were talking about AI governance and shit like that, I'm pretty sure me and Malachi, and probably you guys too, and a bunch of people who are unwilling and have nothing to do with any conspiracy are looking against the government. We're all being watched, honestly. We're all being fucking watched by the government one way or the other. But I'm not gonna get into that because we're just just a bunch of YNs just trying to build our drug empire. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this and shit. We'll see if more shit crazy shit like that happens, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.